Here's a look at my graveyard scene. Then you come into the actual haunted house. This here is my swamp scene. So I have two green lasers, one horizontal and one vertical. And it kind of creates the whole feeling of like you're walking through water. Here's a better angle so you kind of see. And I just started off with the horizontal one at first, but then my wife had the idea of making one vertical. And I think it kind of played a cool, effect of walking through a wall, plus walking through the actual swamp. Now, normally, and maybe next year, I'm gonna have a live actor in here where they're just hanging out below this and all of a sudden they jump out and you have no idea they're even there. But over on the side, it's hard to really see, but I have a rope where I would be standing out front. I'd pull the rope and the ghost would pop out. That's hidden. So you can't see it, all of a sudden you see it. And this little, the rope I'm pulling right now, went all the way to the front of the haunted house where I was standing, and that really provided some good jump scares. So here we go. As you can see, a bunch of chains hanging down, as well as some knives and a creepy wolf guy who I really don't even care for. Then you turn and then you have my creepy ghost head, kid head scene with the creepy girl up there and all the candle lights. I really liked how that scene turned out, and I'm actually gonna put a picture of how it looks in the dark for you so you can see. You got another little girl there. Yeah, no thanks. And then you look down here, you open up the divider and you see creepy guy in a rocking chair with some candle lights. And then turn back now. And then you have the clown over here, who I try to make him a little bit more bloody this year. And then you have the spiders and the cobweb scene, which turned out really cool. Tons of little spiders everywhere, and I promise some of them do move. At least I think they do. One of the biggest things I've done this year, I didn't do it the last couple of years, is hang fishing line. It's a very cheap way to kind of add a whole new dynamic to your haunt. And I highly, highly recommend it because more people probably commented on that than anything else in here. Like, what was that hanging in front of my face? And that really freaked me out because I felt like something was on me. Just a cool little effect that I haven't done in the last couple of years. I'm glad I did it this year. But let's continue. So you come over here and you can see my creepy guy hanging way over there with the strobe light on him. And that turned out pretty cool. Unfortunately, I probably should have put his head kind of right over here where eye level with people. But since this is my first year doing it in the garage, I really kind of want to take advantage of the actual height to it. And I really didn't give this scene the proper room to make it work the right way, but maybe next year. I have more fishing line, candles, creepy faces, all that good stuff. And then my black light room with the ghost face mask. But here is just a room about 6 feet by 6 feet, and I got glow-in-the-dark paint and painted, the circles all on each wall. Again, this would be a great opportunity to have someone dressed in black with the circles on them. Head into this little tunnel I made. More fishing line, strobe light behind white plastic. Always a cool effect in my opinion. And then I have clear plastic hanging here, and you open it and you have a creepy girl's head there. Then you go through more clear plastic and then you have a couple more clowns hanging, some more blood, some more candles. And then you get to the last little corridor in the garage here. And I liked it because I kind of had both of these guys hanging here, so you actually had to like plow through them to get out. And then to go through onto the actual driveway. And if there's any other haunters out there who's looking for a way to really kind of balance out the cement from the little bridge that comes up where your garage starts and ends, I was worried about people tripping. I don't know if anyone has kids, but if you do have kids, you probably have baby mats. So why just use one of our old baby mats, and I laid it down in between the ridge there, and people couldn't even tell they're walking into the garage, which is a really cool effect. I'm glad it worked out well. No one tripped, no one fell, and that's even better. And then this scene, you come into more of a pallet maze, see some more candles, a creepy mask over here, and then some skulls hanging out over there. And one of my favorite scenes, you come in here, and it's the blacklight scene. And I'm gonna show you this scene without the flash on right about now. So this is what it looks like without the flash. I made this guy 2 years ago. Absolutely love how he turned out. And I think the whole dynamic of him being around 3 feet off the ground really helps this whole scene out, because you turn the corner and poof, he's right there looking down at you. I really like how this turned out. And when there's a lot of fog going off into the laser room, which is right next to here, the fog seeps into this room. It really provides an awesome effect. I honestly cannot be more thrilled on how this scene turned out. And then finally, you turn over the corner here, and you see one more creepy mask guy. And then you turn left, and then you go out to the actual exit, and you cross the way. There's the entrance.